What's going on, guys? So, this is going to be a two-part video. Went and got some paint and some bolts, so this way I can take this back off and paint it. Hopefully close to the same color as the engine bay. I'm probably going to pull this cover off and paint it as well. I also went and got some gray silicone so you can put the thermostat back on. Oh, what else? We just got a lot of random things to work on. So we're going to get to work. It's just me working, so I'm going to put on some tunes and just kind of hang out. That's not supposed to happen. I need a new hose plan for that. Alright, that didn't take nearly as long as I thought it was going to. Dope. So I'm going to go ahead and throw two bolts in the backside, and we're going to say fucking paint in here. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? Overspray? Oh, that's right, I'm having the car painted. Problem solved. Cool. So we're just going to go ahead and paint that right there. I got some shit. No need to worry. Also, while that's going in between coats, I'm in a gray RTV, that fucking radiator thingy, thermostat housing back on. Then we can go ahead and work on putting the radiator back in the car. And once that's done, we can put that in. Probably tomorrow. Let's be real. I want it to dry all the way because I don't want it to end up like my valve covers, which for some reason never fucking dried until I got up in the mountains and was driving the car, because now it has a bunch of dirt specks. Actually, I'll show you that guy. So, that used to be white. I mean, I prepped the shit out of this, and it's everywhere, and it doesn't wipe off. It's like physically molded into the paint. So, I might have these pulled off and then powder coated. That'll be down the line. But after no. In order for me to powder coat that, for one, I have to have it re-signed. Either that or buy a new set, because Putty Racing Engineers, behind the GT4586 signature, and then Chris Forsberg's signature, that's kind of memorabilia for me. So I'll probably just see if I can buy a new one, eBay or whatever. And then, or go RB26 covers. That'd be sick. I need to figure out how to pull these off, and if this has any specific timing, because it looks like there is something specific there that I don't know about. But I'll get that figured out real quick and get it pulled off, and we'll paint it. I gotta sand that shit though. It's greasy. That's not how we're supposed to end videos, by dropping our phone. So I got all the bolts out. Now I'm trying to figure out something else, because this is the first time pulling this cover off. Honestly, I don't know how to do it. I should research, because preach, or practice what I preach, right? What I tell Nate all the time. Look it up on YouTube, and then come to me. This way we know how hard it is, at least. So here, I'll show you guys. Alright, so this is kind of for my reference to know where everything goes. It looks like there's some good markings from the bolts for me to put it back in place, but I got to pull this off, and this one off over here, pull this cover off and see what's underneath, because I'm at a loss. I don't know why. Fucking variable valve timing, yo. Pain in the ass. Alright, I was able to get the cover off, and if I shine the light just right, you can see that there's definitely some cracks in there. Come on, focus. So, we're going to, looks like, very soon, do a timing belt. I'm not going to do it right away, but I will have it ordered, so I'll be able to do it pretty quickly, because it's going to take some time to come in. I'll probably be able to do it right after paint. Let's see. So, we got that off. It looks like these tend to have some problems because they slide into here. It slides into here, and hold on. The aluminum likes to build up some corrosion. So I'm just going to throw a little bit of grease on there so the next time I pull it off, it just slides off. Cool. Everything looks good on there. We're going to go ahead and clean this up now and throw some paint down. Alright, so because of the fumes, I kind of got ahead of myself. That's what I'm blaming it on. Oops. So I got this, Jesus, cover painted, looking dope. It's got some rough spots on it, but I'm not overly concerned about it because that's worse. One day I'll have all this powder coated properly. Where I was running into an issue is the paint that I bought left, I don't know if you guys probably can't, but it actually left severe pinholes here. It pretty much all looked like, yeah, it won't even fucking focus. Jesus Christ. Anyways, it was pretty much textured paint, but it wasn't supposed to be, so there was chunks of dried up paint inside of the paint, and all of it looked like that. So, we're going to sand this down a little bit more and paint it and see how it goes. Alright, so here's the spark plug cover again. Using some brake clean, just some simple shit to take the paint off because I couldn't sand it down and get the edges feathered off the paint, so it would have caused ridges. So I'm just going to essentially lacquer thinner, clean off all the paint. Watching the latest DT from Hoonigans, and then we'll get back to painting it white with good paint, not shitty paint that I was using before. Alrighty, so got it all cleaned up, got the first layer of paint on, just a nice light coat. I'm hoping that this comes out a hell of a lot smoother because it's more of a centerpiece of the car. So, here's to the best of luck. I got paint on my phone. Alrighty, so I just put the last layer of white down, and then after this dries and becomes all solid and shit, we'll go ahead and lay down this metal cast, anodized coating or whatever. This way it looks identical to this, and we did 4 coats on here, and I want it to be identical to that. And it's pretty close. It's not the same brand paint, but it's pretty close to the actual engine bay, so hopefully it looks sick with all the white good shit. And then Clutch Kick PJ, is that right? Clutch Kick PJ? He has an RB240SX, and we were talking about powder coating the intercooler piping, because his is powder coated white. You should check out his YouTube channel. I'll put the link right here or in the description. His car is dope. He goes ham, so. Alright, let's get back to this shit. Well, I gotta let it dry. And there's construction going on outside because they're trying to fix our road because it fucking sucks. Alright, so got a little bit done. This is good and painted. I want to get a sticker here that says Hepatitis Z on it because If you guys have been following for a long time, you'll know that I named the car Hepatitis Z because there's so much fucking rust. Thermostat is back in, waiting 30 minutes to tighten it down so this way the gray RTV solidifies. I think that's how it's set up. Yeah, close enough. So, we're going to go ahead and wait for that. Then we're going to put the radiator back in. Throw that stuff on. And tighten that down. Throw some bolts in that thing. And get this thing purring again. Then I can work on tomorrow's video. Well, I don't know if I'll get it all done today. So it might be a couple day video again. But I got some new stuff. So if you guys don't click and subscribe, then you're going to be SOL. Cool. Alright, back to work. Alright, so it's been an hour. I can go ahead and tighten up that shit. This paint looked like it dried. I touched it and it felt nice. Real nice. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and tighten that up. Throw the radiator back in. We're not going to worry about intercooler piping because we got a project that's going to take us at least a week on into my next days off. But as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go get parts for that. Hopefully they have them all. Who knows? But I can't tell you about that. That's a different video. Anyways. Back to that shit. You guys aren't ready for this. It's too good. Tell me that doesn't look fucking baller. Just that red. I don't know what it is about red and white, but I fucking love it. Alright, now for real, I have to actually put the radiator back in. And this way I can get on to bigger and better things. Because I don't have enough room on my phone to make more videos. So, I'm going to finish this video up. And then, yeah, get on to the next one. Alrighty, so the spark plug cover paint is complete. The rest of the intake piping is not on yet due to the fact that I got some of the stuff that I'm working on. But in the meantime, stay sideways, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4.